Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Pretty sure it's just me right now, but Happy New Year to those in different time zones. It's still December 31st for me. But yeah, hope you're all doing well and all that jazz, you know? Uh, I hadn't I hadn't planned this, but I thought I'd all that jazz. What up, Britt? What up? How you been doing? How you been doing? Ceiling? Yeah, I suppose that is up. Unless you're outside. I knew what you were trying to say. So yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, certainly seems that way. So I thought I'd, end the year with a blast into space. I'm playing Kerbal. But first, a few, space themed videos. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that in Discord. Yeah, what was up with that screen thing? Yeah. Who the hell did you get that fixed from? And the screen doesn't look entirely yeah, doesn't look too good. Rather unfortunate. I what? Uh, Once again, spelling. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Don't worry about it. I know what you're trying to say, for the most part. But yeah, aside from screen problems, I hope everything else has been fine. Ooh, big move, huh? 2 weeks? Nice. Hang on, I feel like I'm not up to date with some of the stuff that's been happening. From Virginia to Arkansas, or Arkansas. Once again, spelling. Oh. This is great. Okay, onto the video, onto the video. But yeah, apparently there's some company called Spin Launch that wants to yeet rockets into space instead of the conventional big giant first stage engines. They want to yeet rockets into space. Yeah, take a watch.
Hello, it's Scott Manley here. Last month, a company called Spin Launch performed one of their first tests of their launch apparatus. Spin Launch, as you can imagine, is going to launch spacecraft by spinning them around on a big spinny thing. This is what we call these days yeeting. Yes, they are yeet launch. They are throwing this projectile at about Mach 1 using entirely electrical power. This is their small subscale demonstrator. Now, this is a private corporation and they have some top tier investors behind them. The idea is not new. Obviously, everybody's building rockets these days, but rockets have a great history of putting stuff into space. They have been the main way of putting things into space because there's not much else that's able to do this. Even the spin launch design still has to include a rocket in its final stage. But most of a rocket's mass is used up in the first couple of minutes, just getting it out to the edge of the atmosphere and giving it a couple of kilometers per second so that the upper stage can put the spacecraft into a circular orbit. Many engineers have noticed this inefficiency and proposed many different ways of giving the spacecraft velocity without actually carrying a huge rocket stage with them. One example is the HARP project. This is a gun which was essentially launching projectiles up to altitudes comparable to that of space. This isn't as simple as just having a longer gun and adding more propellant, because you start to run into limits of the speed of sound in the combusting gases. But there are guns which don't use hot gases to push the projectile. Things like rail guns and coil guns. These use electromagnetic forces to accelerate a projectile down the barrel. And in theory, these can achieve much higher projectile velocities. Now, the difficulty in building these is that you have to convert a lot of stored electrical power into kinetic energy. So you need complicated capacitor banks and switching systems that can deliver this to the projectile without, say, for example, welding the projectile to the rails. That has happened and led to some particularly spectacular RUDs.
Yeah, apologies to those who aren't familiar with a lot of the more technical terms that he uses. Yeah, his videos can get kind of technical, but this I think it's pretty interesting.
Spin launch instead converts electrical energy into kinetic energy slowly over time, and it stores that kinetic energy in the rotating arm of the launch device. So according to Spin Launch, they will have a 100-meter wide vacuum chamber for their launch system. In that, they will have a rotating arm, which they will speed up to launch speed of 450 RPM. That takes a few megawatts over about an hour and a half. At the exact moment of launch, they have to release their payload such that it goes straight out the launch hole and then travels onwards. Now, 450 RPM at a 100-meter diameter corresponds to over 2 kilometers per second. So I did the math, and for a 35-degree launch angle and a velocity of about 2.1 kilometer per second, that puts them up at roughly the same velocity and altitude as a SpaceX Falcon 9 second stage when it performs stage separation during a return to launch site type recovery. So then taking the payload up to orbital velocity from that sort of injection velocity and altitude is absolutely consistent with the kind of rocket stages we already
Scottish,
have.
so
and they
we
do
might be
kindly show us
mishearing
what kind of rocket stage they're developing here. This is it's a two-stage rocket fueled by Jet A and liquid oxygen. It uses pressure-fed engines by the looks of things, and of course the whole thing has to be wrapped in a very secure casing that can handle the huge forces when the vehicle leaves the launch tube and hits the atmosphere going at Mach 6, Mach 7. Those were the kind of speeds that the X-15 achieved, and that had a person inside it. However, it did achieve those speeds at much higher altitude where the air was thinner. When this thing comes out of the tube, it's going to be hitting the dense sea level air, and that will be quite a violent experience. They actually give us some glorious slow motion views of this. Now, the chamber is evacuated, so they have to cover up the exit panel or exit route with a panel that just disintegrates as this thing flies through it at Mach 1. But once it flies out again, if you look very carefully at this thermal view, that starts glowing because it's getting hot, right? It's getting hot because it's moving through the atmosphere at Mach 1. An even more spectacular comparison would be the Sprint missile, which accelerated to something about Mach 10 in a few seconds, and in the lower atmosphere, its skin begins to glow white hot. Now, this would accelerate at hundreds of Gs, but that's nothing compared to these launch systems. The acceleration needed for a projectile inside a gun barrel is proportional to the velocity squared divided by the length of the barrel. Now, for a rotating system, it's practically the same. It's the velocity squared divided by the radius of the rotation. So the g-forces in both devices are pretty much comparable. The difference is that the spin launch design takes an hour and a half to spin up to speed, and during that, the g-force...
There will be a quiz on this, so take notes. Yeah, someday I'm gonna need to do a class just on basic rocketry.
Forces on the projectile are building up slowly over time, so the design of the hardware needs to be able to handle these g-forces continuously for a long time. Now, what are the g-forces? Well, do the math. It's a 100-meter diameter chamber. They are rotating at 450 RPM. If you do the numbers, it comes out that this is about 10,000 G at peak loading. And obviously that is pretty extreme. I mean, especially if you look at our frail human bodies, those kind of G-forces would literally strip the flesh from your bones. But they've been doing the right thing. They actually have a lab set up and they're looking at hardware. They've developed reaction wheels and ion engines that can work at these kind of G loadings.
Hang on just a second. The contrast. This little plastic stool just sitting in front of this large vacuum chamber thing. I don't know why. This little plastic stool in front of this, $1 million equipment.
But I find it interesting that they pointed out that even unmodified smartphones and action cameras are within the tolerances needed to handle this. And that might be hard to believe if you've ever dropped your phone and broken its screen, but the screen breaks because you're putting a whole lot of force on a very small point. If you spread that amount of force over the entire device, it's not unrealistic that these things can handle that. If you think about it, in World War II, they developed shells with proximity fuses when the electronics were basically vacuum tubes. Those were fired from guns and they worked. So while they're not going to get customers that just decide to switch their satellite from a Falcon 9 to this rocket, they might well be able to get customers who are interested in the complete ecosystem, who can build their satellites to the specs required in exchange for having a much cheaper launch system. They're developing the rockets, they're developing the electronics, they've got this launch system. It's not unrealistic that this could actually work. And when I say work, I mean, obviously you could probably make this thing work as an engineering project. The question is, can you make it work as a project that will make money and bring in revenues and have people pay you to launch their hardware? And yeah, they're doing the whole thing end to end, and I'm actually quite impressed. I was really skeptical when I saw Spin launch initially, because frankly there's a lot of great engineering ideas about launching stuff to space without rockets, and not a lot of actual practical work that gets done. So right now they have their suborbital accelerator. It's near Spaceport, New Mexico. I found it on the map. The chamber on that is 33 meters in diameter, and in this test I think they spun it up to about 180 RPM, which corresponds, it puts it pretty close to the speed of sound, and would put the projectile up above 10,000 meters. Now, there's some evidence that the projectile may not have been entirely stable. If they launched it in transonic region, that's
Oh, hello there, Colonel Graves. Well, thank you for the follow. Why were you not? I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for you, but welcome. uh, Currently watching a video about Spin Launch here, a company that aims to send rockets to space by yeeting it. Your kind of stuff, huh? Cool, cool. Good to know. But yeah, spin launch. They instead of using, a big first stage, they want to yeet things into space. Nuclear engineering? Whoa. That is way beyond me. Like reactors or radiation shielding, that kind of stuff. Fissile materials. Cold fusion? Is that even possible? Well, cold. 125 successful reaction. Jeez. I took a I took astronomy in community college. I know that fusion and star cores is like tens of millions of degrees plus. What would be defined as cold fusion? I'll get back to that. You need to finish this video.
not entirely surprising. They could have odd aerodynamic forces kicking in. But even before they get into the air, there's technical problems that they're having to work on. First of all, they need to release this with, very small precision, like 1 millisecond to hit that very narrow exit channel. And it also has to be a release
Heavy
mechanism
water.
that holds
Ooh.
something that weighs a lot. When this is spinning at about 180 RPM, as it was during the test, and they dropped it, it would be experiencing
Oh, I know what heavy water is. I know what heavy water is. Yeah, deuterium. It's like a heavier hydrogen isotope. Wait, are you also using tritium? Cause oh, what? The only like ideas for the only like design I know of for fusion reactions like uses tritium and deuterium for the fuels, but palladium wasn't that the stuff that was poisoning Tony Stark in Iron Man, the movies? I mean, yes. I don't know I don't know any applications for that material though. Like I can't imagine it being useful in like structural designs or anything like steel or titanium or aluminum. Cool, cool.
500 Gs or thereabouts of acceleration. So it would be going from holding something that felt like thousands of tons to zero in a fraction of a second. The rotor has to be balanced during spin up, and as soon as they release, they need to be able to rebalance the rotor so that it's not, damaging the bearings. And again, consider that they are going to have to scale this up so that they have a 10-ton launch vehicle experiencing 10,000 Gs. That's going from holding 100,000 tons to zero within 1 millisecond. Building a big, balanced rotating thing that rotates with that amount of angular momentum and energy, that's essentially a solved engineering problem. Changing its moment of inertia very quickly and doing it safely and not destroying your system, that's the technical problems they're starting to solve. And it would be great if they did solve that, because I would love to see a launch system which didn't require huge amounts of propellant to be consumed that generates lots of pollution. But if you look at the bigger picture, if you look at long term, this would actually be an ideal launch system for an industrial operation on the moon, because there's, first of all, there's no air to worry about, there's no vacuum. The velocities are much lower and much more manageable. And the moon, while we have found water that could be used for propellant, it would be a lot easier if you didn't need any propellant at all. And spin launch, this kind of process fits in there perfectly. I'm not saying we'll ever see that from this particular company, but it is sort of a big picture thing that I'm acutely aware of. So congratulations on Spin.Launch for getting this first demonstration going. I hope you push the machine harder and faster and hit your goals. And maybe we can actually see the full-scale one actually yeeting satellites into orbit. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.
Interesting. Well, with I do hope that yeah, that's the that I think that, yeah, that's the real problem here. Scaling it up to commercial use. 20 to 30 years away? Well, at least it'll happen in my lifetime. But yeah, that sounds incredible. I have no background in science, but I have a big interest in science. Lately, mainly just, rockets. Oh yeah. This video, by the way, can spin launch throw rockets into space by Mr. Scott Manley here. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. He does have a degree in physics. I don't know if he's a doctor, but he I think he has like a master's at least. This guy covers oh, hey, Gamer Shark, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to science class. Be prepared to take notes. But yeah, we were just watching a video about a company that believes they can yeet rockets into space. Yes, science. Take out your notebooks. Physically manly. I don't know. His name is Manly. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure his name is actually Manly. Manley. But yeah, this video was about some company called Spin Launch who believe they can yeet rockets into space. I kid you not. And from what I've read, they have like funding from the DoD or whatever. So government agencies believe that this has potential. Cold fusion might have a necessary power source for ion engines. Wait. hang on, hang on. Don't we? I think we have like small ion engines already, don't we? That's like, little xenon field engines on like satellites. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Little like the little xenon field ion engines on satellites. I'll bet. I'll bet. Yeah, but I feel like you would need to make the reactor like small enough to like be able to launch into space though. Okay, this video is about ideas that were thought of for improving the space shuttle but never used.
Houston, contact with a test. One.
Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and this space shuttle rendering still haunts my dreams. Specifically, the fact that we have fairings on top of those boosters on the side. The thing is, it's not because it's so ridiculous, but because there is actually an element of truth. There is a good idea here, which was actually investigated by the designers and engineers surrounding the space shuttle program. In one of many studies looking at redesigning and retooling the space shuttle, they considered putting a payload fairing on top of the external tank. I believe this specific proposal is from Rockwell in 1977, before the space shuttle had even launched. The aim was, of course, to provide larger space for payloads than the shuttle's payload bay could accommodate. The size requirements for the space shuttle's payload bay had been set back in 1970, while Apollo was still flying to the moon. NASA insisted that it needed a 15-foot wide bay to accommodate space station modules, and the Department of Defense insisted that they needed a 60-foot long cargo bay to accommodate their new generation of spy satellites. So that's the dimensions we end up with. But even then, there were payloads that might not fit into this. Some components just can't easily be shrunk down to smaller sizes. Back then, mirrors were not things that would fold in half. So by leaving the payload bay empty, they could put their payload in this larger fairing up the front and have a 7-meter mirror if they wanted. So that would allow objects that were about 66% bigger. But the team didn't stop there. They said, well, we could go even bigger with a hammerhead configuration, a 10.6 meter payload fairing. And I know this looks really wrong in many ways, and it begins to look even wronger when you realize that most people refer to the space shuttle with female pronouns. This proposal did get far enough that a concept artist put stuff together. I guess that's the equivalent of getting a CGI render done these days. Yeah, I noticed that this one also is done up with US Air Force logos on it. So whatever payload it's carrying probably isn't a space telescope to look at stars. It's more likely to be a giant spy satellite that's going to be pointing at the Earth. So yeah, to make this work, they would have the payload bay on the shuttle empty. It would carry the entire stack all the way into orbit, and only after it had deployed the spacecraft would it begin the deorbiting procedure. And I'm guessing it would sort of help deorbit, or at least slow the trajectory of the external tank so that it would fall to Earth, sooner. But an even more interesting concept than just launching something big is using the external tank and repurposing it to be part of the structure for a space telescope. So while you would have a fairing on the front with a mirror and optical assemblies, it wouldn't open up like a fairing. It would become the sort of core of the telescope. Then they would throw away the oxygen tank, they would throw away the aft part of the tank, and they would be left with a hollow tube which would be designed to interface with the rest of the telescope. And this is an absolutely fascinating concept. So of course I felt like I had to share this with the social medias and posted it to my Twitter, and was absolutely shocked when none other than Wayne Hale came up in my mentions to say, oh yeah, we could never actually fly this because it would be too dangerous. It would make the real return to launch site maneuver impossible. That is, where they had to turn the spacecraft around after ditching the boosters and then drop the tank.
the aerodynamic changes that result from having that low density fairing on the front meant that it increased the chance of the external tank essentially recontacting the orbiter and killing the crew.
Bitrate.
And honestly, I'm sure that's not the
Bitrate,
only
please.
objection that
Why?
they had, but details are hard to find. I found these particular images in a paper published in 2004.
Alright, well,
it was a
you-
review
you-
of all the
you enjoy that,
ideas they'd had over
the
the years of how to
grades.
rebuild and repurpose the space shuttle, how to slice and dice the designs. And you can see from this table, they came up with a lot of different ideas. In 2004, this was, of course, following the Columbia disaster and just before Constellation was actually decided upon. So at this point, they were still talking about a shuttle-derived vehicle to do missions to the Moon and to Mars. And based on these historical designs, they proposed what they thought the space shuttle should be in the post-Constellation program world. And this is actually based on a pretty old concept. They would take the space shuttle and just use the propulsion section. You would add the sensors for the avionics, the reaction control thrusters, and that's all. Above that, it would have expendable upper stages and everything else. So the thing that would return to Earth would be this propulsion section. It would have our heat shield, it would have parachutes, and a certain version of it actually had little stubby wings so that it could actually fly and get somewhat close to its desired landing site before then popping the parachutes and landing safely. And of course, the big argument in this favour is that it used existing solid rocket motors and external tanks, so it would just use the same processing facilities, but you would get a much cheaper vehicle that didn't get forced to carry people. Another variant here, this one is of course using the hammerhead fairing configuration, but you'll notice that it also has 4 external boosters, and those are not solid rocket motors, those are liquid rocket motors. Yeah, they did actually look at using liquid booster motors on the space shuttle with kerosene and liquid oxygen on them. There were also 5-segment solid rocket motors proposed for being used on the space shuttle, and these will actually fly because of course they're going to power the SLS. So while this is one part of the study that did actually come into being, it's also quite possibly the most boring part of the studies in this paper. I mean, it's a shame the space shuttle never flew with 5-second boosters, but at least the space shuttle's engines are going to fly assisted by 5-segment boosters, huh? Another alternative that was studied was going full-on exhibit and adding boosters to the boosters so that they could get more payload. It turns out they could get another 5 tons of payload into space if they added these little extra boosters that got the rocket started and then those dropped off very quickly after launch. Anyway, there were engineers who thought that the 10-meter fairing was still too small for the mirrors they wanted, so they came up with this. A 20-meter lenticular fairing. It's basically a flat fairing. They put it on its side, so you can put a 20-plus meter mirror inside of it, and then also get placed in the background of a Star Trek set, as if you're part of the logical, heritage of the Enterprise. So they would use this to send up a 20-meter mirror, and then subsequent missions would fly up and they would attach all the rest of the bits for the Space Telescope. An alternate design here actually has this, saucer-shaped section be the habitation module. I mean, if you really want to make references to Star Trek The Next Generation, I mean, NASA thought it was a good idea. Well, I don't know if they thought it was a good idea, but somebody somewhere that was associated with NASA thought this was a good enough idea to draw pictures of.
See if it's my Wi-Fi.
But one thing that's missing from this is it doesn't really show you how
up.
they launched the crew on this flying saucer. But elsewhere in the paper, we do have this magnificent shuttle which can carry 76 passengers. It has a double-decker cargo bay pressure module with basically airline seating so that you can put 70 odd people up to that space station that you were planning to build someday. I mean, it does look kinda cramped, but I did the math and they actually had more legroom than I had on my flight back from Chicago last night. Of course, none of these people get window seats. But how about giving the satellites a bit more legroom? Yeah, that was a pretty easy idea. They just added another, 16 feet, another section to the payload bay to make the whole thing a bit longer. The wings would stay the same size, but that green section there that added like a longer pre-wing strake, I guess, that would make sure the aerodynamic center of lift was still in the correct location so that they could perform all the missions. I think this would only make sense if it also flew with the uprated boosters and a slightly extended tank to handle the extra mass. And you can put them side by side here just to see how it is basically that has the same shape of wing at the back. The only bit that's different is that green section that gets added and an extra section of fuselage. So they would have been relatively easy to adapt the design. Of course, by 2004, they'd stopped building space shuttles. Challenger's replacement, Endeavour, was essentially built from spare parts because they didn't have any new parts sitting around or they couldn't order them. So building a replacement shuttle would be just about as difficult as building a completely new design which were able to use the existing elements. So building new orbiters probably was never going to happen one way or another, but there was a good argument for these small powered modules that I showed you earlier. Other radical orbiter redesigns include a humpback version where you basically kept the payload bay the same width but made it taller. There was the engineless version, which was essentially similar to the Soviet Buran, in that the launch vehicle would provide all the thrust and this would just be the vehicle in orbit. And there was also a much smaller version, which was more... They essentially removed the payload bay and created a crewed vehicle that was able to fly in space, and apparently even as far as the moon in some proposals. But of course none of this ever happened, which is kind of a shame for many, many reasons. Least of all is because Blue Origin would be quite happy if people stopped making jokes about the shape of New Shepard. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.
So yeah, a lot of neat ideas for upgrades to the space shuttle that never happened. Kind of thankfully. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough space videos for right now. Maybe I'll get back to it a bit later, but... Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, game capture. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yep, alright, there we go. Oh, God damn it. Doesn't like it when I click out of the game. Wait, what was that? I got a notification on my screen. I didn't see what it was. Wait, is that a Discord overlay? Wait, what? Can you see that? No, doesn't look like it. Why is there a thing on my thing? What's happening? Oh, need to change that. Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program 2? That's not out yet. Done. Resume. Oh. Hang on, how loud is this? Like, why is there a... You can't see it on your on the... I don't see it on OBS, but on my side there's a Discord overlay on my screen. Huh. Right. Oh my god, how do I get rid of that? Go away. It's covering things. Alright, whatever. I'll have to deal with it. Okay, oh boy. I was working on a moon rocket. Right, okay. Docking port. Get some parachutes on there. Oh, okay. Zoom. Which one was zoom? Plus. Okay. Gotta have parachutes. Okay, those are the main chutes. That's what's gonna touch down the... Oh, not that one. This one. Those are the main chutes, the blue ones. These are drogue chutes. They're gonna slow it down. Okay, good. So far. Alright, heat shield. 2.5 meter. Alright. Bring this up. This rocket's gonna be tall. Okay, need a decoupler. There we go. Small structural tube. There we go. So I can put my control, my remote guidance thing. Oh man, it's been a while since I played this. I think I'm rusty. Alright. Hang on. How big is this one? Oh, bigger than I want. Wait. Yeah, it's bigger than I want. How much fuel does this have? Here we go. 30 units of monopropellant. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Alright. There. Good. Alright, now to add a fuel tank. Hang on. I don't want to be... Nope, too big. Maybe too big? Wait, I need an engine plate. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Engines. Good old aerospike. Oh, nope. Okay, no. Just one, thank you. Okay, this is gonna be the command and service module, kind of like Apollo, albeit a little bit different. Alright, now I need an adapter. This one? No, too small. This one? Yeah, there we go. No. Yes? Does that one have fuel? Yes, it does. Wait. I need to add... No. Pods. I need to add control to this. Oh, nope, too big. Is this even bigger? Yes. Okay, hang on. Please hold. Okay, this one's like gigantic. Slightly too big. Seriously, there's no intermediate sized one? It's just slightly too big. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Fine. Wait, how big is this one? Very. Alright, I'm gonna need to put a damn structural tube on this. Oh boy. Rocket science with Jonesy. Hope you brought your notebooks. Okay. Wait. Move this. There we go. Okay, need another engine plate. This is 3.7. Yeah. And engines. Need something meant for the vacuum of space. Kind of long though. What's good for space? I don't need a ton of power. Oh. Now you want to play KSP and news on KSP 2. I do not actively keep track of KSP 2, unfortunately. But yeah, some of these parts are mods, just so you know. I'm pretty sure this one is from a mod. This is not stock. But yeah, I have not been keeping up to date on KSP 2. Multiplayer? Oh god. That's gonna turn out well. Yeah, I don't really do extensive modding on any game I play. Well, except for maybe like Skyrim or Fallout. But Bethesda games I feel are like meant to be modded. I mean, with this you're dealing with realistic physics. Vacuum. Maybe I don't need quite that much thrust. That, however, is not enough thrust. 345? Oh, no, that's the same one. 315, 320, 380, but not that much oomph. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Like honestly though, my capabilities in this game are pretty much the same as real life. Like I am not clever enough to do like hover slams by myself, build interplanetary bases. In terms of a crewed mission, the best I've done is like getting into orbit around Duna. That's it. But not entirely realistically, because it was in the equivalent of an Apollo command and service module. Oh right, I forgot. I need to add parachutes. Where else? Aerodynamics. Air brakes. Definitely need air brakes to slow this damn thing down. Good. Hang on, might as well just put these up here. Oh, wait, no, why? Toggle snap. There we go. Deploy. How far wide does that go? Oh boy. Alright, that works. Alright, air brakes to slow it down, parachutes to land it. Okay. I think that's enough Delta V. Wait, no. This is the third stage. I don't need to land it. Oh, I can get rid of that then. Ah, no! Oh, God! I only meant to click on the parachutes. Wait, is there an undo? Can I control Z? Yes. Okay, thank God. Oh, nope. Okay. Medium? Okay. Medium long. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, wait. Yeah. Now I'm remembering. Okay. Need to add landing legs. Oh, not that many. Okay, right, the ladder. Can't forget about the ladder. There it is. Only one ladder, thank you. Okay, extend. How far does that go? Close enough. Retract. And of course, need to add ladders that go up the side of the thing, because I still remember the one time I landed on the Mun and I forgot to add the ladder going down the side of the lander. There we go. Alright, nope, a little bit further down. There we go. Solar panels. To keep this thing charged. Oh wait, I still need to add parachutes so I can recover this. Oh boy. Hang on. Move this down. How does this look? Clipping a bit. There we go, that's better. Retract. Okay, communications. Hang on, what is the thing I put in there? What's its max transmitting range? 35 million. Yeah, I'm gonna need to add an antenna. Oh, wait. Can I think I can. I could just... Oh, only one, please. Wait, what's the heat tolerance of this? Toggle snap. Can I add to the side? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh god. This is gonna take me ages. I hope you enjoy rocket building with Jonesy. Okay. Alright, now to get started on the second stage. Hang on, I'm gonna need a control module. Wait, no, fuel tank. Adapter. There we go. Wait, is this 5 meters? Not bad. Yes. This one? Nope, too big. This one, yes. Electrical, stick a battery on there. Perhaps too chunky of a battery. Can I stick a battery like just up in there? No? No? Gotta go right there? God damn it. Look, there's a neat little hole right here. You can. It looks like you could put something in, but no. Hang on. Where's 80? Oh, yeah, that's nowhere near enough battery space. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Whoa. How much is this? 400? I don't think I need anywhere near that much. Okay. Fuel tank. Okay, this will be first stage. No. This one? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Alright, how much power am I gonna need? Okay, make sure I have my staging correct, because the last thing you want is improper staging. That's last, that's before that. Decouple. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that. Hang on, let me put this here, because I don't want that going off. This between. There we go. Maybe this could be a little bit shorter. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. Alright, second stage. What am I adding on? Oh, damn. Okay, hang on. Triple? Is that too much power? Dual engine. Okay, wait. You go here. Alright, that should be enough power. What is this? Vacuum? Good. Okay, now this stage I do want to recover, so I'm gonna need a buttload of parachutes. Oh, turn on snap. Can I add it just like way up here? Aerodynamics, bring back the air brakes. disable snap. Put it there. Rotate. There we go. Okay, fuel tanks again. Big one. Wait, how is that long enough? Yeah, that's just long enough. Okay, so I got battery power, air brakes. This isn't going that high up. Okay, pods again. Wait, this one? This one. Am I gonna need that much electric charge? Wait, how much does it require just to stay active? 6 per minute? And the engines have an alternator. I believe. Yeah, okay. Hang on a sec, I want to take a sip of my drink. Want to stay up until midnight. But then again, I always do. For a good reason. I come back from work at like 11:50, so I'm always awake at midnight. Right, where was I? Utility. I might need more than 8. Snap. I'm gonna need to do some fucking I'm gonna need to do some testing on this. Good thing I got a lot of like probe cores on board. Right, air brakes. Oh. Well, when this thing's empty, it's not gonna weigh excessively much. Come on, can I not put it in like the middle? Well, this is only a test. Alright, good sea level engine, good sea level engine. This one? Oh, okay, not that many. 6? Not that many. 4. Try and make this like the Saturn V. 1800? Oh, jeez. More powerful than I need, though. This one? No, wait. This one. Compact. Alright, how much power is that? Okay, not nearly enough thrust. Barely enough thrust. No, wait a minute. I'm calculating off of... There we go. Not enough thrust. Okay, how do I... Oh, wait. Got it. Was that enough thrust? 1.1. Oh, but it's not enough delta V. Okay, hang on. Put some more fuel in there. Hopefully that helps. Okay, maybe not that much. This much? Yeah. 1800? Oh, wait, what's the... Okay, it can barely get off the ground. Okay, let's get the crew out of there for this first test. Alright. I'm gonna ditch the third stage anyway, since that's going all the way to the moon. Wait. What's that? Some weird tubes. Alright, let's see if I can't get this back to the ground. Alright. Launch time, here we go. Oh, what was that? Okay. SAS on. Full throttle. Here we go. Listen to that power! Maybe I should have added some fins. It's a bit late for that now. Angle it. Oh boy. Hang on. Let me... settings. Oh, it's already turned down? Alright, hang on. A few more percent. 35. Apply. Accept. Resume. Okay, hopefully that's a bit more tolerable. Oh, looks like that Among Us community thing started. Full throttle here. Oh. Alright, first stage, gonna run out of fuel soon. Only 30 kilometers up. $40. Alright, angle over a bit. Alright, want to get up to... about 85. Okay. Okay, let's do this quick. Maneuver node, maneuver node. Okay, add maneuver. Yeah! Come on. Okay, alright. How far is the other side? Too far. Less than that. 88, good, okay. Alright, pitch to maneuver. Burn time 1 minute 30. Oh, so I'm gonna need to start going at like 45 seconds out. Okay, is that thing still coming down? Oh, it's going down fast. Oh, I don't know if I can make it in time to rescue it. Alright, getting a little bit of wibble. Or wobble. Wibble wobble. But I think all the control cores are holding up. Those things have some like pitch and yaw control. Come on, come on. Ah, crap, it's too late. The thing is already gone. Alright, so... oh well. Oh, starting to wobble, starting to wobble. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, just point forward for me, would you? Electric charge, how much do I got? Plenty. Alright, I still got 600 meters a second. I think that's enough to get back. Just a little bit, so I can move away. Okay, that's fine. I think it was... yeah, okay, it was this one. Okay, point retrograde so I can decelerate. Alright, air brakes on. Or deployed, rather. Oh, and I still got a ton of propellant. Okay, hang on. Bit more decelerating. Alright, that's enough. Oh, alright. We're entering the atmosphere. Alright, atmosphere is slowing us down. Still fairly high up, though. Haven't gotten to the spicy part of re-entry yet. Oh, oh. Okay. I think that means we're back into airspace. Nope, you can see it now. Okay, here goes. Alright, where am I gonna land? I have no idea. Oh, I just realized. If it's over land, then... Oh boy. Yep, get notifications on things. Alright, double speed. Nothing's overheating. I still have propellant left in case I need to do some extra braking. Yeah, I still can't tell where I'm going to come down. Looks like it might be over land. I don't have landing legs, so that's problematic. At least I think that's land. I can't tell. Alright, everything's holding up. Not receiving any overheat messages. Oh, oh, engine's starting to go. Yep, yep. Need some extra braking. Definitely need some extra braking. Alright. Okay, a bit more extra braking. Oh boy, okay, okay, a bit more. Alright, it's still got tons of propellant, but I don't want to use all of it. In case I need to slow down a bit more before landing. Okay, I think I'm hitting the denser parts of the atmosphere now. Okay. Oh god, I should have added some drogue chutes. And this is why we test. Oh, I hope I slow down enough. Oh, I hope I slow down enough. Oh. Alright, 200 meters a second. That's still very fast. Okay, I'm over land. Oh. 9 meters a second. Okay. I'll fast forward a little bit until I get closer to the ground. Then I'll try and go in for a soft landing. Okay, parachutes. Slowly. And voila! Pull that back up. Oh, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Ah, mouse. Alright. That was a test. That test showed that unless I can control two stages at the same time, I cannot recover the first stage. Okay, so I can make it into orbit. Okay, that would have been better if I landed in water, because then I don't have to worry about shattering the engines on ground. Okay, that shows I can make it into orbit and get the second stage back. First stage is yet to be determined. Oh, there's that again. Alright. SAS on, full throttle, let's go. Try and get as much altitude of this as I can. So I'm not gonna angle it over much. Okay, this stage I will angle over quite a bit. because I want to get it away. Okay, as for this one, I'm gonna try and see if I can recover it. Okay. I hit the apoapsis, which is peak. Okay, now it's coming back down. Air brakes on. Wait, where am I coming down? In water? Oh wait, the planet's still turning below me, so I might end up on land. Yeah, I was hoping for this to get into... Wait, I might just be able to land off the coast. Oh, wait. Am I gonna slow down in time? Oh no, I can't activate the parachutes. I have no power. Oh, god damn it. Well, this is why we test. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'm chewing on a thing. Okay. Now then, let's try that again. And I think I can recover the first stage this time. Okay, SAS, full throttle. We know the drill. Let's hope those extra batteries help. angle it a bit more so I can ensure a water landing. Get this out of the way. Alright, let's just beat this up, shall we? Alright, is there enough battery? Alright, looks like there is. I can make it out to sea? Hopefully. Alright, fast forward a bit. Alright, got plenty of battery power for the drone core to pop the chutes. Am I using up that much power? Jeez, no wonder. Alright, where am I gonna land? Safely in the water. Alright, just gotta hit that dense atmosphere first and slow the hell down. Come on, any moment now. Okay, good. Oh yeah, that's going through a few G's. Pop the chutes. Okay. Alright. Still 200 meters a second. Oof. Okay, pretty close. Someone could get a boat out here and, like, tow it back. Although it is slightly concerning that I am still falling at 10 meters a second. Although I guess it helps that it's into water. If the engines shatter on impact, well, I guess we'll know, won't we? Alright. Okay, it's about to touch down. Huh. The engine survived just fine, but the main tank just, like, imploded? Hang on a second. What's the maximum impact velocity on that fuel tank? NR 51200. 6 meter a second impact? What? Oh, that's lame. Oh, that's unfortunate. Look at this. This fuel tank has a 50 meter a second impact withstanding durability rating. Oh. Okay. So I might need more parachutes. I just might need more parachutes. Meters a second? Oh, come on. Okay, so I guess those engines are tougher than they look. Which one of those? The Walrus? 22 meter a second impact. So this tank will not survive impact, but these engines will. Somehow. Hang on. Okay, so the trick is how to slow it down a little bit more, because even when the tank is empty, the tanks are empty, all 8 parachutes are deployed, it still falls at 10 meters a second, which is enough to destroy the tank when it hits the water. I wonder. The engine plate has a slightly higher impact tolerance, but that was still 10 meters a second. Okay, hang on. Untitled spacecraft. Mon rocket prototype. It's a prototype. Wait. Save. Okay, new one. Pod. Okay, this time I just want to... Wait, was that the extra large one? I think that's the extra large one. Here we go. Okay, this time I just want to test the... test how to make the... Wait, no. There we go. How to make the first stage more impact resistant. I want to see if I can... Oh, yeah, that works. That's just for aerodynamics. I want to get it high enough so that it hits like terminal velocity. Okay, I need to raise that up a bit. Okay. Put some batteries in there. just a couple. Okay. Last time I put on 8. Yeah. Let's see if I can do 12. I can. Okay, okay. Engines. It was the Walrus. Click. Nope. God damn it. Come on, right here, right here, here. Compact mount. Compact mount. Okay, I need to lessen the amount of fuel. Lessen the amount of fuel. Lessen the amount of fuel. Slightly increase the amount of fuel. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll need to use much less thrust though to properly simulate. Okay, toggle SAS. Let's go here. Hang on. What the hell happened? Okay. Now test. SAS. Okay, that's fairly close. Maybe a bit less power. Okay. It was about that much, I think. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. Okay, angle it over. Mute myself for just a sec. Okay, good. Test is going well. Okay, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. In a second. Okay, had something stuck in my teeth. Alright. Decouple that. Air brakes out. Okay, good. I'm landing in the water. Speed this up, shall we? Okay, got plenty of power to keep the drone core going. Alright. Should be hitting the lower atmosphere any second now. Hopefully the 12 air brakes will help. Alright, there it is. Okay. Slowing down nice and good. Alright, chutes deployed. Good, continuing to slow down. Wasn't quite as high as last time, but I think this is more or less accurate to what happened. Oof, that's a lot of G's. Oh, it's still not quite enough. I have 50% more chutes, and it's still gonna explode on impact. Maybe if I landed on land, the engines could have taken the brunt of the impact. Alright. Alright, let's find out. About to hit the water. And... oh hey, the engines are fine. God damn it. Okay, even with 50% more air brakes and parachutes, dead empty, this tank... No, wait. First time around, I added another tank on top of this. I added... Oh god. And I still can't get it slow enough. Well, this is unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Ugh, God damn it. Maybe if I added that engine plate, it might have survived. Possible. But I feel like it might not have worked at all either. Ah, great. Oh, if only I had enough fuel. I remember getting the mod for these engines a while back, and I think they nerfed the engines, because last time they were lighter and more powerful. Now they're a bit more realistic to the game. Like I put a bunch on the bottom, and it was super efficient. I got higher. I got higher up. I didn't have this problem. Oh boy. Excuse me. Structural. How much? Even the structural tubes only have a 9 meter/second impact tolerance. Hang on. I need to see if the mod I got nerfed the other tank impact speeds as well. Please hold. What do you know? They didn't. Alright, I guess I'm just trying to make excuses at this point. Oh, crap. Okay. So that remains a problem to be... Alternatively, I could just make it disposable, but that's wasteful. I managed to recover the second stage. Mind you, that was a lot smaller. Unless I could add more stages. Rather than try and make this thing as big as it is. Hang on though. Okay, this one has 51,000 volume. I need slightly less. Okay, let me try adding that one. Okay, that's too big. Wait, okay, nope, stop. Volume of 12, I need a volume of 6. Alright, how much would that affect the delta V? Oh wait, yeah, this is just the first stage. Okay, hang on, I need to lower the overall. Oh, nope. Okay. Even taking that into account. Okay. Ugh. I do not want to become an actual rocket scientist to play this game. I'm an amateur enthusiast, not an expert. Ugh. All the boba in my drink are like congealed. I don't know if it's actually boba or just little jelly balls or whatnot. But yeah, that's happening. And now they're impossible to suck up a straw. Okay. Okay. Ugh, science. Thou art a bitch. Don't save. Okay, let's load that up. Okay, sea level, Kerbin, 1800 meters a second. And too heavy to recover. At least, not into water. Oh jeez. Seems like everyone I watch is streaming right now. So tempted to just... It hasn't been that long. I want to keep going. Okay. So the second stage, I know I can recover. And have, like, plenty of propellant left. Okay, how much does this have? Can I reduce it slightly? Okay, overall it's got 25,000. Can I make that like 20 or something? I know I can adjust fuel levels here, but I'd rather use a smaller tank as well. Volume 12,000. Volume 6,000. Alright. What does that do? Hang on. It's 25,000 now. What was it last time? Okay, it was this one. Or 2,500 rather. Okay, so it's 2,500 meters a second now. $28. So a reduction of 300. However, I didn't really need that 300. Because by the time I touched down, there's still like a few hundred left. So I can afford to. And as an added bonus, I have more Delta V on the first stage, which I really need. Might just be enough to get me down safe. Okay, that tank is about as small as I can get it. Hang on, does this cross feed through? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Save that. Open a new thing. I'm gonna do some quick basic testing. Just with a very small... Wait, no. Pod. This thing. Zoom in a bit. Slightly bigger battery. Aerodynamics. Nose cone. There we go. Alright, fuel tanks. This the right size? Yeah, okay. Put that there, and then put a structural tube in between. You know, test without structural tube first. Engines. Just go with the skipper, which is very powerful. Bring that way down. Launch. Okay, SAS. Like 1/3. Okay, both tanks are draining evenly. Okay, convert flight vehicle assembly. Disconnect that for a second. Nope, too big. There we go. Just need to be sure. Okay, so structural tube does not impede the ability of separated tanks to feed into the engine. Okay. Questions that need answers. Okay. Okay. Alright, that question's been answered. Still kind of disappointed that they nerfed, that the mod maker nerfed those engines. They're still slightly better, though. The mod engines are still slightly better, but not by much. Okay. Ugh, oh boy. I think I'll go to the airplane hangar. I feel like building a plane now. Okay, add a drone core, to be sure. Hang on. No, structural, there we go. Is there just empty fuselage? Utility? Mark II crew cabin. Excuse me. I guess. Wait, I know there's a car. That would be payload, I believe. Payload. There we go. Mark II cargo bay. Oh. Okay, move that forward a bit. Alright, and here I can put various scientific instruments, I guess. Okay, there we go. Disabling snap. Get a thermometer in there. Whoa, that's bigger than I thought. Just stick that there. Oh, I need to. Oh, I really need to remember to adjust my posture. If only I was affiliate. If only. There we go. Wanted to put that facing the bottom anyway. Cargo? Oh, utility. Alright. Wait, no. Payload. I remember now. I also remember that in order to keep these things powered, I would get the... There it is. much power does this generate? 0.8 per second. Alright, aerodynamics. Connector type A? Is this the one I was thinking of? Is there a longer one than that? No. I can't just have solid chunks of wing. I gotta use these things. Oh, wait, I need to... Center of mass, aerodynamics, okay. Okay, so most of the mass is up front. Now then, if only I remembered how to make an electric airplane. Oh, right, there's these. Oh. Wait, no, that can't be right. It's supposed to be like back here or something. Okay, hang on. Move that for a second, put these on. Alright, disable snap. Let's see what that changes. How did I do this the first time around? Alright, it should go something like... Maybe something more like that. Yeah, like that. How the hell did I ever manage to do this in the first place? Wait. Wait, what part of this rotates? Okay, this part rotates, I presume. So that's where the attachment nodes are. Should be an attachment point, like right in the back of that. Hang on, wasn't there a control for... Oh, that's how it was. Now I remember. Okay, hang on. It's all starting to come back to me. There, that's what it was. Alright, now I need to get fan blade. Nope, too long. Wait, no, that's too long. Wait, that's way too short. Hang on, what? Okay, there we go. That's the one I was thinking of. Wait, are these propellers facing the right direction? Well, I guess I'll find out, won't I? Okay. Yep, god damn it. Clicked out of the game. Alright, now I need wheels. Alright, I'm gonna need a quick tail stabilizer. Toggle snap. Evacuate any crew. Oh wait, I forgot. Did I? Nope, hang on. Forgot to... Light duty rotor. Actions. Motors. Enable. There we go. Hang on, I know there was a way to... Stage, gear, light, RCS, SAS, brakes, abort. Here we go, main throttle. Okay, let's test this. Oh. Ah, yes, now I realize one of my other failings. Forgetting to add more control surfaces. Okay, let me try that again. I think I got it. I think I got it, though. SAS, full throttle. Alright, can I build up enough speed to take off? Certainly moving forward. Come on, come on. Oh, alright, there we go, there we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Okay, okay, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Okay, it looks like not all the blades are pointing the same way. What's going on? Normal, normal, normal. This one isn't. Okay, hang on a sec. Nope. Okay, let me see if that changed anything. Whoop. Okay. Okay. What happened? So yeah, it seems like... Yeah, these are supposed to be. Hang on. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Ugh, aerodynamics. Oh, alright, alright, alright. We're not immediately going backward this time. 40, 50. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's not good. It doesn't want to stay. Wait. Landing gear, landing gear. Pull up. Retract landing gear. Why does it not want to stay level? It wants to take a nosedive. It constantly rotates. Hang on, are these engines even... Wait, are the engines rotating in the same direction? If they're both rotating in the same direction, that might explain things. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I think I know, okay, 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 I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Okay, what I need to do is to have two separate rotors. Okay, I'm going to try and space these about as evenly as I can. Okay. Fan shroud? Is it always this big? Okay, put that there. Put that there. Put the little nose cones on. Okay. Have this one going clockwise, this one going counterclockwise. Okay, hang on. Quadruple blades. Okay, for the clockwise one, these. Okay, so orange is supposed to... Alright, I guess I'll find out in a second if I did this right. Hang on, actions, I got main throttle. Alright, I guess I'll find out in a second if I did this right. Oh, I did it right. Oh, I did it right. Oh. Doesn't want to rotate to one side. Level flight. Hang on. Oh, yes. We are airborne. Alright, let me see if I can't land this. Come on, quick U-turn. Okay, reduce throttle speed. Landing gear out. Descend. Alright, lowering throttle speed. Alright, coming in for landing. Gill. Alright. Woo! Oh yes. Oh yes. Electric plane. Woof. Alright, alright. God damn it. Little jelly balls in my drink have congealed and are borderline impossible to slurp up through a straw. Ugh. Another rousing success. Untitled spacecraft. Electric airplane. Enter description. Powered by radiation. Okay, I will refine this design. I will refine this design. It's a work in progress, you know? It works, it stays level in flight. I got some scientific instruments on board, which means I can do science. I can land it, although worryingly, the edge of the little fan shroud is close to the ground. Okay, that can be solved. I can get longer landing gear. These are all solvable problems. Oh yeah. Wait, deflate. Oh yeah, this is one of the habitation mods that I got. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it was this one. Deflate. Oh man, I'm gonna need like some sort of... I'm gonna need to launch my space station in like a lot of sections. Because they nerfed the frickin'... Oh, okay. Okay, this is big. Hang on, zoom out. Is this fully... Oh. Cool. Okay. Neat. Deploy. Start rotation. So the artificial gravity created by this is about half ground level. Cool. I guess it takes time to slow down. Okay. Science, I know. Oh, aquaculture. How big is that? Okay, I need some reference here. How big is... hang on. Coupling. Oh, that's 3.7? What is this? Observe local space, huh? Let me take a look at this. Oh, neat. Open doors? Wait, is this a telescope? Oh, this is like a telescope. Oh, it's a station-mounted telescope. Okay. Oh, that is chonky. Alright, so it's what do you call it? Agriculture? Aquaculture? Hydroponics, that's it. Okay, cool. What's this? Is it science lab? Wait, is this the same thing? Oh, it's a little hydroponics like module. Remote telescope. Cool. Yeah, this mod had some pretty neat stuff. Although I'm a bit sad that the fishing, the aquaculture module is, wait, is this fish, right? Observe species. Yeah. Plant growth. Plant growth. Plant growth. Plant growth. But yeah, I need to make another space station at some point. Although getting it up there is going to be tricky. Good thing I remember how to dock. Oh boy. Used to be, I had no idea how to do it. Then then I remember trying the tutorial once. I'm like, ah, forget this. Then I tried it again, like a long time later, and then I finally like got it down. Then I tried, like refueling spacecraft in orbit, docking with space station, docking space station modules together. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got it down. Quit to main menu. Oof. Quit. I said quit. Okay, there we go. I was like, okay, what's going on? Alright. I don't know if I want to stop here, if I want to watch like another video or two. Let me see if, let me see who's on. Frickin' everyone's on right now. Oh, looks like Luna just started. Maybe I could raid. I could. I know I could. What am I saying? Do I want to, though? Well, it's not like I'm gonna do anything else. Alrighty. I guess I'll just end here then. It's been 3 hours, just about. Okay, well, thank you everyone who stopped by. Colonel Graves, it was nice talking to you. Really cool, very intelligent person you are. Much more clever than me, at any rate. Dealing with nuclear science. Okay, well, yeah, getting distracted. Thank you for everyone for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. Thank you to anyone watching this VOD in the future, and thank you as always to the lovely fortune tellers watching this on their crystal ball before I stream somehow. So, I guess you already know what's gonna happen before I do. Alright. Let me go raid Luna. Work with me here, stream manager. Work with me! Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. Whatever. Raid channel. Okay, start raid. Let me go into her stream. Alright, later. Bye.